Hello, my name is Summer Smith, and I am the Coalition Coordinator for Tangipahoa Parish SAD, which stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions. And today I want to talk to you about the Caring Communities Youth Survey. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Today we're going to talk about a few things. First of all, SAD 101. What is SAD? What is our mission, vision, focus, and of course, Louisiana Partnership for Success 2. And then obviously we're going to talk about the CCYS data. What is CCYS and why is it important? And then we're going to talk about how does it help Tangipahoa Parish, and let's see the numbers. So first, I want to talk about SAD 101. So as I said earlier, SAD stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions, and it was founded in 1981. The original name was actually Students Against Driving Drunk, but in 1997, the name was changed to Students Against Destructive Decisions because they realized there were so many more issues that needed to be discussed besides just drunk driving. Tangipahoa Parish SAD's goal is to reduce the underage alcohol use among those of 9 to 20 years old. And so we are working hard to start SAD chapters or clubs in the schools throughout Tangipahoa Parish. And our coalition meets once a month to discuss the efforts and to plan different events. So what is CCYS? Well, like I said earlier, CCYS stands for Caring Communities Youth Survey. This survey is anonymous and is taken by 6th, 8th, 10th, and 12th grade students. This survey is actually given by the University of Louisiana at Lafayette through the Office of Behavioral Health. This survey is given on the even years and is distributed on the odd years. So the last time it was taken was 2018 and the data was released in 2019. Well, now it is 2020, so this fall it will be administered again. It is used to measure substance abuse and other problem behaviors by our students. So if you've never seen the CCYS data, it asks many different types of questions. These questions involve has a student used alcohol in the last 30 days and many other types of questions as well. It is given to the students throughout Louisiana, but parish and school level data can be viewed. So next we're going to be looking at the parish-wide data, but you are able to view it as a school level as well. You are given a code, and so no other school can see your school data. Only you can see your particular school. So I wanted to walk you through how you could find the CCYS data, at least on a parish level. So I did it as simple as possible. I just went into Google and I typed in CCYS data. And the very first one says CCYS reports, and that's the one that you're going to click. Once you click on the CCYS reports, it brings you to this page. And from this page, you could either look at it from the state level, the local governing entity level, which ours would be Florida Parishes Human Services Authority, but I'm going to look at it from the parish level. Once you click at the bottom where it said parish level, it is going to take you to this page and it'll show you all the parishes throughout Louisiana. So you're going to scroll down until you see Tangipahoa Parish and you're going to click that. And that will actually pull up the data for Tangipahoa Parish alone. Now, like I said earlier, you can view it as a school. They sent you a code when you took the CCYS in 2018. They sent you a code with a password. Nobody else can view your school level data except for you. But if you wanted to look at it from the parish level, you can do that through this. So how do we use the CCYS data? Well, first, CCYS data allows the school system, state offices, nonprofit providers, and the general public to determine the needs of greatest risk among students. So of course it helps us with prevention planning, understanding those risk factors, and developing those protective factors. It shows us the usage rates among several drugs, so it's not just alcohol on the CCYS, the availability to these students, and of course the perceived harm. The CCYS measures growth patterns among students as they progress through the school system by capturing middle and high school students. Research shows that the brain is not fully developed until we are about 25 years of age. If our students are using alcohol or other drugs, they are damaging their brains very early. And this is something that we like to talk about in our SAD clubs a lot, is the students' brains and how they are developing and how important it is to keep their brains safe. And we do that by not drinking alcohol or using other drugs. If a student were to use alcohol or other drugs before the age of 15, they are 4 times more likely to become addicted. And we don't want that to happen to any of our students. So we try to talk to them about the development and how to keep their brains safe. From the CCYS data, we can compare community level data to statewide data. Research shows that the earlier a person starts using drugs or alcohol, the more likely they are to engage in risky and destructive behaviors. Prevention is typically used to represent activities that stop an action or behavior. School-based prevention programs have been shown to reduce problem behaviors, such as SAD or any other types of prevention clubs that may be existing in the schools. So next we have data strictly from Tangipahoa Parish, and I pulled a fact from each of the grade levels so we can see. And this is from the 2018 survey. So first let's talk about the 6th graders. 30% of 6th grade students acquired alcohol with a fake ID or from a stranger. And that to me is very scary because if you think about it, 6th grade is very young and they're talking to strangers to get alcohol. Next, we have 50% of 8th grade students got alcohol from home with the parent's permission. And remember, we said that a lot of parents think it's okay because the students are under supervision, but remember that it's damaging their brain or it may be causing them to create an addictive personality to the alcohol. 60% of 10th grade students got alcohol from a family member or relative other than their parents. And so, here in Louisiana, alcohol is very big in our culture, whether it's a crawfish boil or a birthday or a holiday. And so a family member at some point has given these 10th grade students alcohol, again, probably not realizing that it's causing damage to their development. And 40% of 12th grade students got alcohol from someone they know under 21. So they're getting alcohol from someone that's still under the age of 21. So how can the CCYS data help us? Well, first we want to decrease numbers. Tangipahoa Parish SAD's strategic plan includes the implementation of evidence-based programs and best practices to prevent and reduce underage alcohol use. So obviously we want to start SAD clubs throughout the schools, but we also want to pass out information dissemination. And we have been doing this by doing billboards and making flyers and passing those out at different community events and things like that. And so we also have a program called Creating Lasting Family Connections. And this is actually an evidence-based program that some of our coalition members were trained to be facilitators in. And we are very excited because this is such a wonderful program and it has many, many opportunities to it. And of course, we've done other things as well with information dissemination and things like that, such as our flower shop project, where we partnered with the flower shops to put a card in the boutonniere and corsage boxes that say your mind can't bloom if alcohol is consumed. And that was kind of that last little message before the students went off to homecoming to remind them that although it's a fun night, it needs to be a safe night without alcohol. And so evaluate. Data can be used to evaluate and measure effectiveness of prevention programs and the community's progress. So by us adding SAD clubs to the schools and using evidence-based programs like Creating Lasting Family Connections and just information dissemination, we want to see if our efforts are making progress. And we do this by using evaluation tools such as the CCYS. And of course, funding. State and federal agencies use CCYS data to fund coalitions and nonprofits like Tangipahoa Parish SAD. So seeing this data and seeing that Tangipahoa Parish has a problem is funding nonprofits like Tangipahoa Parish SAD to be able to continue to work towards lowering those numbers and making Tangipahoa Parish better. And of course, Tangipahoa Parish is funded by Florida Parish's Human Services Authority through the Louisiana Partnership for Success 2 grant. So in conclusion, the Caring Communities Youth Survey will be administered again in the fall of 2020. And if you have 6th, 8th, 10th, or 12th grade students at your school, we are encouraging you to take this survey. Tangipahoa Parish has participated in the CCYS survey for many years. We appreciate the school board, administrators, and faculty members for administering this survey. Together, we can continue to build a better and stronger Tangipahoa Parish. Thank you so much for participating in the CCYS survey, and thank you for listening today. We really appreciate all of your support. If you need to contact me, this is my phone number and my email on this slide, and please feel free to reach out with any questions you may have. Thank you so much again.